everyone, Nick Kratikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and today is Monday, which means it is date night. Nope, date night, Bowdabra night, every other night. So Mondays are my favorite day of the week because I get to see all of my favorite people. So each and every Monday at 7 Eastern, we are live here on Bowdabra. So if you're catching the replay, do me a favor, comment down below replay. That way I know, how many people watch after our videos. That way we can kind of gauge, what time most people are on. So tonight we're going to be working with the Bowdabra ribbon kit. So it includes a lot of different ribbons. I only put a selection on my table because there's just so many different ribbons that they have to offer. So while I share this video, Alex is going to showcase some of the ribbons. I think that's one of Alex's favorites.
I know. This is little snowmen with different scarves and hats. And
I've been loving that teal color too.
It's really pretty. You'd call that teal?
Icy blue is what I'd call it.
Yeah. And then we have just a burlap ribbon. This is red.
That in green as well.
And then we have a 2.5 inch.
50 yards.
50 yards in the polka dot white, and it's like a satin. It's like shiny white and red. Then we have some buffalo plaid, black and red.
Actually, that one might not be a part of this. Let me say. Or it might be. I'm not positive. There's so many pretty ribbons. It's hard to tell at this point.
This one is like a sheer. Super pretty, so you can see through it, but it's got red and gold, and it has the gold trim too. So that's really pretty.
That one would make a great tree topper, wouldn't it?
And then we have, there's another buffalo plaid.
And you guys,
green.
You guys will hear jingle bells too. There's some jingle bells.
And some snowflakes.
And this one, another buffalo plaid. So this is a fuzzy plaid. So this is like a flannel
that's the
that
same.
you wear. Yeah.
Oh.
But it's like that texture, Both
yeah.
the same.
Hi everyone. Thank you for joining.
Hi, Marianne. Nice to see you. Marianne, your order shipped out the other day, I believe. You should have received it. So as you guys come in, if you don't mind spreading the word, I appreciate it. More than anything, we appreciate likes and shares, but when you just comment down below, letting me know that you enjoy these tutorials, there's no greater feeling on my end. So we're going to start with our large Bowdabra. So let's do a rundown on the products. Here we have the large. This is something that most of us wreath makers would definitely benefit from. As opposed to this one. This one's definitely more practical for larger bows, wreath bows, swags, you name it, tree toppers. Whereas this one is the mini Bowdabra, and this one works great for smaller bows, hair bows, bows that don't require super wide ribbons and, aren't super thick. Although I will show you guys how to take this and create larger bows using it. But we're going to just take a length of our Bowdabra wire. This comes on a 100-yard spool. Hi, Linda. Nice to see you again. Hi, Bonnie again. Yes, we were just live on my page, maybe, 20 minutes ago, designing a wreath kit. But this is what the wire looks like up close. 100-yard spool. Very thin wire, but the coating it has on the outside makes it very sturdy. So I just take a length of it, fold it in half. That way you can't, rip it apart. Then we're going to just take it, work it underneath our Bowdabra, and there's one little pesky fly in here, and he's gonna bother the heck out of me, but that's okay. Place your wires underneath. That keeps them out of the way and keeps you from going crazy, having to kind of push the wires, away from you. So we're gonna start with this ribbon. We haven't opened it yet, which is crazy. This is our 3rd week using this ribbon collection, and I think I'm just saving it because it's so pretty.
Pierrette says, "Hi guys, my Bowdabra is getting a workout."
Yes, right? Oh, look at that.
Melissa says, "Love the snowman ribbon. Would love to win."
This one's really cute. Yeah, so if you guys would like to win a free roll of scrunchy ribbon, all you have to do is just comment down below letting me know that you would like to win. And in the final 5 minutes or so, Bowdabra does choose a lucky winner that wins a free roll. So definitely stick around.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna. Okay, so we're going to take this. This is like an awareness ribbon. So you get, something happened?
Your microphone. Oh, it's on. It's on the wrong camera.
Oh, it's on the wrong phone?
I was like, wait a second. Yeah.
Sorry,
you have
guys.
it. Sorry, guys.
My microphone's on the wrong camera. Oh, they couldn't hear me at all?
No, I think they could, but it was just on the other camera. So, you might hear Nick better now.
Can you guys hear me better? Thumbs up if you can hear me better. I don't know why we didn't catch that.
Well, I was moving my finger and I was like, why is my finger like that?
Yeah, so some of the ribbon collections do come with wire as well. So you guys can order your ribbon collections and your Bowdabras through our affiliate link. down below. Yes, it's on. Our affiliate link down below. And also, if you ever forget, you can always go to our website and find the links there. So create an awareness ribbon with the 2 tails and 1 loop. In all honesty, I see people stress over measurements. They're always like, Nick, you didn't tell us the measurements. Nick, you didn't tell us the measurements. Nick, how are we going to make this bow? You didn't tell us how long it is. And, the reason I don't tell you is because I don't really know. Especially with this technique, when you can create tails in varying lengths, some are longer, some are shorter, it just creates a better look than having it perfect. So I actually prefer my loops and tails to be slightly off, especially tails. So that's 3 loops. Let's work in a couple more. This is known as a funky bow. Teresa would love to win. Okay.
Hi, Shirley.
Hi, Shirley. Hi, you were amazing. Thank you, Tara Lynn.
Hi, Linda from Kansas.
Okay. So I'm also alternating. That's why you just saw me take this one out. So the last loop we added is on the right side. So I'll take this one and place it on the opposite side. That way I don't have to fluff as much. If you work 2 on the same side, it's not going to really be a big deal at all. But it just makes it a little bit easier when it comes time to fluff when they're all, on the opposite sides from one another.
Marianne says, hello, love those snowmen.
Right? Isn't this cute? This
Sure.
is a ribbon Dad would love. All right, that's our final loop. We'll save the rest of this ribbon. Now what we can do is we can take our wire, pull it to the middle.
Marla says, funky bows are my favorite.
Yeah, they're really pretty. You can do a lot with these bows. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wires. I give it a good pull at the same time as flipping it. And then I just tie from behind. That way the wire's not in the front.
Bowdabra also pinned the link for the kits as well. So in the pinned comment, oh, I think she just switched it, sorry. Anna said, are you concerned some snowmen are upside down?
Not with a funky bow. If this was a traditional bow with long tails, I would make sure that they're facing the same direction. But for funky bow, no. So great job noticing that. And I guess I'll show you guys. In the next bow, we'll do a traditional bow or a 3-2-1 bow, where I'm going to show you guys how to cut the tails so it doesn't bother me. Because I am picky when it comes to printed ribbon, where it does make a difference which side you have facing up.
Clara says, hello, Nick and Alex. Was given a Bowdabra this weekend, having a great time making bows.
Awesome. That's what we like to hear. Yes. So also, too, you guys, whenever you create bows, whenever you use your Bowdabra, take a picture and send it to both Bowdabra as well as Nick's Seasonal Decor. You can also share them to our community groups. So Bowdabra has the Bowdabra Fan Gallery, and we have, oops, sorry, hit my mic. We have the Nick's Seasonal Decor Crafting Community. We have tons of members that, share all of their creations. So whether you need inspiration specifically from the Bowdabra, or you need inspiration just on creating a design, or whatever the case may be, you can find inspiration there. So let's fluff this out. Fluffing is the most important step. I've said it before. Sometimes you see people using very expensive ribbons. Sometimes you see people using inexpensive ribbons. My philosophy remains the same. It doesn't matter what ribbon you use, because if you don't fluff it right, it's not going to look right. So always make sure to spend an extra few minutes fluffing your bow, positioning those loops, giving everything a good pull, get any of the creases and kinks out of your ribbon so that you have the best effect.
Nancy said, I would love a tutorial on one-way ribbon. It's very frustrating.
Yes, so this is something that I would say it's definitely one way, but it's not as pronounced as, let's say, something with words on it that is going in the same direction. So there's the first bow. What do you guys think of that? And we always fluff our bows out better afterwards and then send Bowdabra pictures of it. But I think this is a really pretty ribbon. So let's show you guys the next bow, where some of you guys are struggling with making sure that the printed side is revealed.
Kathy says, 3-2-1 ribbon, please.
Okay, 3-2-1 it is. I still don't even know if that's the name of it, but I'm figuring since you do 3 loops, 2 loops, and 1 loop.
It only makes sense. Yeah.
It makes sense to me, but I haven't even looked into it.
Missy says, love my Bowdabra, makes everything easier, and her fingers don't hurt when she makes a lot.
Yes. So something like this, actually, you guys, if we pinch it in the middle, it's not that the snowmen are upside down, they're just opposite sides. So if we're going to be honest, I actually like that better than what we would None of the ribbon from the Bowdabra collection this time around has anything with the words on it. And I don't have any around me that would work for that. We'll show you guys next week. I'll grab one of the ribbons from our shop and show you guys. But I actually like that. See how it's kind of mirrored image? So even if we take this side and go like this, doesn't make a difference. So I'd actually prefer it to be mirrored image like that. So we're actually just going to cut 2 tails and show you guys what it'll look like with the snowmen going in opposite directions.
That was like the perfect curl when you were holding it up.
That was the perfect
It was
curl,
so
right?
pretty.
That was pretty. Bowdabra's a game changer, says Nancy. Yes, if you struggle with bow making and struggle with making it by hand, absolutely. So 3, 2, 1. You're going to take your ribbon. You're going to create 1 loop. See what I did there? I just took my ribbon and I reversed it. Create your 1 loop. You can make it as big as you want. Let's make them about 5.5 inches, 6 inches or so. And even with this ribbon going upside down like that, it doesn't concern me. If it concerns you, you can always just take it and flip it in the other way. I think maybe that'll change it. So I flipped it this way, maybe like this. See how that brought nothing? It did nothing.
I think you twist it twice if you would want it upside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want. Let's see. I mean, it's still cute either way. So let's see how to do it. I don't think it can be done. So if we flip it this way.
What if you flip it?
Let's see. So we flipped it that way. So let's try this way. Will that work? I still don't think we got anywhere. We didn't get anywhere. But what you can always do is cut each piece and splice it together. If you really wanted to. Nobody can, tell that much. This ribbon is nice because, it's just a bunch of snowmen. So upside down is okay. When that really concerns me, it's when it's words. So let's say like Merry Christmas. If it's upside down, I don't like that. Other ones where it's just faces, I think that can be an issue. Same with deer. If you've ever seen a deer ribbon. But when it comes time to fluffing it, we can adjust those loops too.
Hi, Marchelle.
Welcome. Hi,
She is
Teresa.
watching from Georgia. Teresa says, yeah, have to cut the ribbon for same direction. So yeah, you'd probably have to just cut like little loops and tails,
we'll see when
or
it comes time to fluffing. I think we're going to be able to get it. Let's see. So that's 3 loops on either side. Now we'll come back in with 2.
Gloria says, haven't tried the hair bow Bowdabra yet.
Yes, so Sandy, the creator of Bowdabra, demonstrates how to make a hair bow. She has asked me to do that. That is not my go-to or specialty, and she's the best at it anyway. So definitely check out when Sandy does lives. I'm not sure when she's doing her next live, but Terry can always fill us in the comment section. Come back in with another one. Let's see, will we have enough to do a button? No, we don't, and that's okay. Don't let it concern you. Everything works for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So if it doesn't come out perfect or exactly the way you want, oh my gosh, like this entire bow, you still can make it pretty.
Some people are saying to twist the loop once you're done.
Yeah, so fluffing it.
Yeah, and then have it.
The tails, though, you'd have to cut them in half.
Yeah.
So we'll show you guys that next week with the ribbon. But with these, we can just fluff it. I was just seeing if we could do it in the same step, but it's not going to make a difference. So tie it off.
Hi, Jeannie.
Susan finally got her Bowdabra. Hi, Jeannie. Take your tails, pull them down. Now what we can do, see how this is upside down? We can just reverse it. Then all of the loops are facing the same direction.
Rochelle says, I love you, Bowdabra, especially when my hands are tired.
Yes. Okay, so we're reversing all of that ribbon. And it works the same. But when it comes to the tails, you can't be doing this. It won't work. I think we need to have Alex make a bow one of these days.
I know. I have to step up my bow game.
Alex has to practice. But that's what it's all about too, you guys. It's just practicing. If you don't like the way it turns out right off the get-go, keep making it. Use the same roll of ribbon. See what I did here? You can always cut off that wire and then start again. Right? So we didn't have a button loop. And it didn't matter in today's case because it still looks pretty.
So pretty.
Right? What do you think? Hands up if you like that bow.
And all the snowmen are facing the same way.
Are they? Please tell me they are.
Yeah, except for the top one, but that one's obviously going to go up and down because it's the top loop. But you could kind of twist it. Yeah.
And I think I still like it sideways, but...
I like it.
What do you think? And I see almost 300 of you guys. Thank you all so much for the support. Hi, Nick and family. Would love to win more ribbon. Who wouldn't, right, Marianne? So that is... We created this bow with that, which is a cross between I'd say this is just traditional. You know, we tried the 3-2-1, but we didn't end up having the 1. So it's just 3-2, right? No 1 on this, just 3-2. And we created a traditional bow, funky bow. So 2 whole huge bows using 1 10-yard spool of ribbon. Next bow. Could you make mini Bowdabra for wrist corsage? You absolutely can. We do have a video on our YouTube channel making a wrist corsage as well as a boutonniere. Funny story about that, you guys. I've shared it before in the past. I'll share it again. Back in high school, I used to do local proms. I used to do art prom and stuff like that. So I used to have to wake up at like 3 in the morning during prom season. Do you remember those days, Alex? Mm-hmm. And I'd have to make corsages and boutonnieres and... Whew,
I know. Before school, you'd wake up and make them.
I'd make them before school. That's what I used to do, you guys. Those days are gone.
Kathy says, bought my Bowdabra, but haven't used it yet.
All right, Kathy. So hopefully this video will motivate you to use it. So I just cut a length of tails.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori. Nice to see you. Take your tails, place them underneath. Now what we can do is make a bow. So we didn't do a typical traditional bow. So let's switch over and try that now.
Nancy says, love that red ribbon.
Yes, isn't this a pretty one with the polka dots? This doesn't have any glitter on it or any shine. Just a solid, kind of satin-like red and white ribbon.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Debs. Hi, Dad. I said Deb.
You do this every time.
I do this every night. There is a Deb out there watching. If your name is Deb, watching live or the replay, let us know. Because... All right, so just repeat that process, you guys. Not complicated in the slightest.
Christy would love to win some ribbon.
Yeah, I think we're getting close to that time, right? We got 13 minutes left. So if you would like to win a roll of ribbon in the next 10 minutes or so, make sure you get your comments in. All right, so this has really long tails, so I want to make sure that we have a nice full traditional bow for it. Okay, and just continue.
Hi, Christy from East Tennessee. Patsy would love to win.
Welcome, you guys. All right, that's going to do it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that wire, pull it through, and tie from behind. Just tie it off.
Bowdabra said the winner's coming soon.
Coming soon, you guys.
Vicky says, love some ribbon.
All right, take your tails, pull them down.
Hi, Gloria. Hi, Melody.
All right, fluff this out. Pull those loops apart. Really tug on them. If you're nervous, you're going to pull your bow apart. It's because you didn't tie your wire tight enough. When I'm pulling my bows, I really add force to it, and I never have a fear that it's going to, fall apart at the seams. So make sure that you have it tied really tightly so it stays in place. And I mean, come on, you guys. There is nothing like a traditional bow at Christmas time. No matter what kind of bow technique, nothing can beat this.
Gloria says she's ready to decorate.
Right, Gloria? We got to go home and decorate, too. We got 6 more trees to do, at least. That's the goal.
Nancy said, I keep changing my mind as to which bow is my favorite.
Right? This one's got to be my favorite for this time of year, though. Right? Doesn't that just look so pretty, so simple, so classy? Nothing too busy. Even though this print is crazy, right, with all those polka dots, it's still kind of toned down with it. So up next, we're going to work with a 1.5 inch burlap. So this is a kind of a loose weave burlap. Did Dad say who wants to win the scrunchie ribbon?
Yeah.
Look at Dad being in the comments, right? I can see Dad right. Can't you see Dad right now, sitting on the couch watching our live with his glasses propped up on his forehead?
Yep.
I see it. I see it.
Eleanor says beautiful bow. Jolyn says beautiful bow. Gloria
Thank
says
you.
6. 6?
6 loops. If you're talking about the loops, I'd say 5 or 6 on either side, definitely. We did add a lot of loops to that, so we're going to come back in with this.
Vicky said tree topper would be great with a Bowdabra.
It would. Yes, so we're going to do a tree topper with the Bowdabra in the next few weeks or so. I say 2 weeks out. You know, maybe the first live after Thanksgiving we'll do that. So we're going to come back with, let's do a funky bow because we have some cool picks to, do you want to do traditional or funky?
Let's do traditional.
I think traditional with these two. All right, so we're going to do this for the wreath, you guys. So we're just going to create our loops and then twist. So let's do a close-up. We're going to just pinch and twist our ribbon completely backwards. Create your loop.
Gloria said 6, meaning 6 trees. I forgot you said that.
No, 7 trees, Gloria.
7.
We did one. In case you missed that, you can check it out on Nick's Seasonal Decor. But we did our first tree of the year. We did a beautiful blue and gold color scheme. And I forgot that we have some magnolias in stock that we, you know, have. And I brought some home, and I think they're the perfect match for it. They're a beautiful blue velvet magnolia. So I'm going to add some of those to the tree. As most of you guys know, when it comes to tree decorating, there's no such thing as being done with the tree. Up until the day you take it down, you're still fluffing it, still adjusting it, still working on it. There's no such thing as a complete tree.
6 trees. I know everyone's surprised. Me and Nick also talk so much, so sometimes we forget what we just said because we're thinking about the next thing that we have to say. So
Yeah, 6 trees though. That is, well, 7 total. Hopefully, that's the goal though, you guys. Always set your goals bigger than what you think you can do too.
maybe Nick will let me decorate one.
What do you think? Hands up. Should we have Alex decorate a Christmas tree this year? Maybe. Who knows?
You never know.
All right, that's enough loops. I'd say 3, 5, 3, 5. Let's do one more for good measure.
Teresa loves it.
So we'll snip, place it into our Bowdabra. See, this is where the mini doesn't work the best because I'm really compressing our ribbon and see how thick it still is. So if you were to do 6 loops on one side, 5 on the other, you'd be really squishing it in the mini. You still can make it work, but the large is definitely more appropriate for wreath designs, especially with thicker ribbons.
We have our winner tonight. So our winner is Missy Millwood Brooks. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Missy. Let's all congratulate her. Always seeing a better place for the ornaments. That's right, Linda, always. You're never ever done when it comes to tree decorating. So we'll tie it really tight, especially with a thick ribbon like this where you can easily pull the loops apart. To ensure you don't, make sure you're tying it tight. So I'll just move my bows from my grapevine. We created some big bows today. Take your grapevine wreath. We have these in stock at nicksseasonaldecor.com. Currently we have the 14-inch available. Our 18-inch, you know, we are reserving what's left for kits, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so, right, Alex? We should have more 18-inch available.
We're working on it.
So we'll tie our wreath. I take my wires, bring them from the back to the front, and actually tie it from the front. And then you can tie it once more to really make sure. Doesn't hurt, you guys. Okay. Cut off the wires. Yeah, and don't forget, each and every Monday we are live here on Bowdabra, and they always give away a free roll of ribbons, so your chances are just as good as anybody else's. It's just a random drawing. Fluff your bow out. Let's figure out where we want this first. Should we do the upper left? You guys know I love the upper left-hand corner by now. Pull all the loops apart. Fluff it out.
All right, well, some people want to see me decorate a tree. So maybe we'll do a small tree.
The cemetery spikes we have in
like
stock.
a cute little small tree.
I think that's a good idea. We actually, you know, even though that was just a joke, those trees would be perfect for it.
Yeah.
The little cemetery spikes we have. Maybe we'll have Alex do that. Alex would definitely do, I don't know. See, I was going to say whimsical and like cutesy, but at the same time, I can see you doing like a luxury type of wreath. Alex, it really depends. Dad, whimsical all the way. Yaya, traditional all the way. Me, traditional, I'd say 99% of the time. But Alex is one of those people that she can really surprise you. First of all, look at that bow.
Depends on my mood. Jolyn asked, do you sell wood rounds? So I think grapevines?
Yes, we do have the grapevines. The 14-inch right now. So now what we're going to do is work in a few pieces of greenery.
Linda said a Charlie Brown tree. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So we have these. This is left over from the exclusive Wreath community, which you guys is opening up just for one weekend in the next couple of weeks. So I wasn't going to open it again this year, but the thing is that we have designed so many Christmas designs since I'm feeling inspired that I wanted to make sure that, you know, for everybody that wanted to learn how we create our wreaths, didn't miss out at the best time of year with our best creations of the year. So let's work in some of these. These are left over from a snowman wreath we made.
Kathy says, no, a big tree.
A big tree. See, Alex can start a big tree and have a whole plan. She can spend 2 days planning it.
Yeah.
But when it comes time to doing it, she'll do about an eighth of the... She'd add 4 ornaments to the tree and get bored.
Yeah, I love planning. I love like the creative process of it, but I don't love the actual doing.
Yeah. But she's got her work cut out for her this week, right? Because we got plenty of trees, both fresh and artificial. Maybe we'll save one tree you can do in the house that's fresh. A little tree.
Yeah.
But this week, too, I don't know if I said this earlier, but we are getting in our fresh greenery for our fresh centerpiece kits, which I'm so excited about. So we have these in stock with an item number of XV794031.
Karen just ordered a Bowdabra. She can't wait to get it.
Awesome, Karen. And you guys can order them through the links down below.
David said he usually does a wreath within a wreath. Comes out nice every time.
Ooh, send us a picture, David.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'd love to see that.
Cut off a few more of these. These are one of my favorites. These were supposed to come in silver, but they actually arrived in red, which is okay because they're just as pretty. Dip these in. And just poke them throughout. So it's not taking too many, and it's also not too crazy to make.
Ruth says, I'm with you, Alex. I'm the same way.
Same way. You see, for me, I think I just have to start it, right? So like the other night when I started it, I wanted to finish it, but I just have to get started with whatever project I'm working on. We got one final piece, which I think found its home right there, right?
These jingle bells are so funny. Every time I pick one up in the warehouse, Nick will always, no matter where he is or what he's doing, he'll always poke his head around and look for me because he can never tell if it's me or if someone, I don't know, is carrying jingle bells around.
Yeah, it's every time I always turn my head and look for her.
Because it sounds like a Christmas music's like about to play, like a Christmas song.
Yeah, it sounds like a Christmas song. It's just really funny, but it works great for a front door, right? It lets you know visitors are here. And there you go. A simple, easy, 3-ingredient wreath.
Do you have the item number still for the bell pick?
The bell pick. What did I just do with that? Up here it is. It is XV794031 at nickseasonaldecor.com. So let's work in one more piece of it.
And they're... you know, little snow.
It does show a picture of silver, though, but you're not going to get silver because we didn't get silver, so they're all red, which I think is just as pretty.
Kathy said, oh, just order a pizza, pop open a bottle of wine, have the girls over. You, Julia, Skylar, Bella, Gabby, and Yaya have a girls' night.
Yeah, you should
right,
do that.
Kathy?
You should do that.
That would be fun. Instead of paint night, we'll do like mini wreath or mini Christmas tree night.
That would be fun. I think you guys would enjoy that. And then you guys can do, I'll record you guys filming the tree.
And
I'll
then...
put you to work. It won't be relaxing for them. Add the ornaments.
I know. When we're all sleeping later that night, Nick's going to come downstairs and just like rearrange things on our trees.
That's exactly what I that's too funny. All right, I found one little bare spot up top, so I'm just going to work in our final piece. And we were left over with a couple stems. But we could work in the entirety of it as well. It's just totally your call. And that's the finished wreath.
So pretty.
So thank you all so very much for watching. I am Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor. We are live here in Bowdabra each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And Bowdabra does give away a free roll of scrunchy ribbon each week. The ribbon we used tonight came from the collection with Morex through Bowdabra. You can order the ribbons, you can order the Bowdabras through the link down below in the comment section, our affiliate link. Thank you all so much for the love, the support, for letting me know that you enjoy watching us create here. And thank you, Sandy and Terry, for having me as a guest. So love you guys, and I will see you all next Monday, which is crazy because it's going to be like halfway through November already, which don't even get me started. I'm full speed Christmas, and hopefully you guys are too, because we have a lot of cool things planned for you, including that tree topper everybody wants to see. So next week, I will remember to bring a ribbon that has words on it. That way you guys can kind of see, you know, how to add the tails to it when you have words so it's not upside down. So again, thank you all, and I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everyone.